Good afternoon. I'm getting ready to make some chili. In here, I am browning 1 pound of ground chuck. I have some of my beans here, my navy beans. They were the overnight soak method, and I didn't put anything in them. Just soaked them in salt before I cooked them. I have some dried onion, chili powder, cumin, and here is my salt and pepper. So when this meat browns, I will bring you back and show you each step and how much I put in of each thing. So we'll be back. Okay, we're going to go over my ingredients again. I didn't realize that I didn't have any tomato paste, and I only had 1 jar of tomato sauce. So I'm going to use my some of this salsa I've got for dipping chips. So here we go. So we've got the tomato sauce. Just a second. Okay, we've got the tomato sauce, and there's the salsa. And then I've got about a teaspoon of cumin, about 2 tablespoons of chili powder, about a teaspoon of salt, and about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. And just a second, I'll get my onions. Okay, there I've added my chopped dried onions, and I used some water to rinse out the jar and rinse out the can, and that was about 1 cup of water. So let's stir it up and let's see what we've got so far. We may have to come up with something else. I still haven't added the beans yet, so let's see how this is so far. Well, that's looking pretty good. So now I'm going to add in my beans. Just a second, they're still frozen. They're still in the bag. Hold on. Okay, there, I've added my beans. My beans are frozen. I'm not going to add any more water to this until I see how much liquid my beans are going to give out here. These are beans. These are navy beans. I did the overnight soak method. Soaked them in a salt solution, and I didn't put any ham or anything like that in there. So, recap on the ingredients. I didn't have as much tomato sauce or tomato paste, so I used the tomato sauce. I used about a 3/4 jar here of this salsa, and used water to wash it out, get it all. So I've got probably about that much. What would that be? 1 cup of water. And then I've got my chopped dried onions, my chili powder, my cumin, my salt, and my pepper. And notice what I've got my salt and pepper in here. We buy the salt and pepper in bulk, and of course you can't use that for a salt shaker or anything. So I use these leftover Rockstar cans, and that's what I put my salt and pepper in for when I'm cooking. So there we go. I'll put the lid on, and we will be back after these beans have had a chance to kind of thaw out. Okay, my beans have had time to give up their liquid here, and this looks good. Now, Ernie, go ahead and get us some tasting spoons. We're going to taste it for spices. Now, we know that the spices are going to intense a little bit with the cooking. Notice I'm using my flat spatula again. I just really like this to make sure stuff isn't sticking on the bottom. So, Ernie, go ahead and taste it. It's going to intensify after it sits here for a while. So, how's it taste? Does it need anything? I think it needs a little bit more cumin and just a little bit more chili powder. But I forgot to add my garlic. So here's my garlic. And of course, Ernie's standing right here, so I have to be careful how much garlic I put in there. Ernie cannot stand garlic. I tell you what, if I could put it on my cereal in the morning, I would. So I'm going to put in, hold on, I'm going to put in a little bit more chili powder and a little bit more cumin. Okay, here we go. I started out with about 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And I'm going to add probably another tablespoon there. And I started out with, I don't remember how much cumin. But that's about a half a teaspoon of cumin. So, I think, because I'm going to let this simmer now for a little while, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add just a wee bit more water. Turn the gas down real low and let it simmer for probably 15-20 minutes. So I'll be back. Okay, chili's been simmering about 20 minutes. Ernie's got some chips in his bowl and he's heated those chips up in the microwave. So now I'm going to give him his chili and he can do a taste test. First off, let me turn that off. Tell me when.
No.
Okay. So, you going to use this spoon? Okay, go ahead and do a taste test, Ernie. So, what do you think?
Yes, okay.
Just taste okay? It's not good?
Good.
Good? Okay, there's our lunch today. Chili with chips. Homemade chili from scratch with navy beans. Thanks for watching.